Alright guys, what's going on? Shellz here, we're back. This is the Spurs rebuild, hashtag the rebuild here. This is episode 2, season number 2 here. Apologies, it's been a bit late to get this back out again. After Christmas period, I was trying to get this out like right after New Year, but unfortunately it's been a little bit delayed with things. Obviously New Year's been a bit crazy and everything else, but we're back, we're ready to go, and we're in season 2 now. Season 2 plans. Let's talk about the team. I think the team's pretty good. I think this team's good enough to win. The question is, where are the weaknesses in the team? Now, there's 3 areas that want to improve this transfer window, and there's potentially a 4th that I'm very interested in doing. First area I want to improve, left back. Second, right back. Third, we need a backup goalkeeper. And 4th, we do need a midfielder to replace Dembele. Now, here's where the things get a little tricky. Do we put Eriksen from the right into Dembele's spot, or put more there, or do we change things around? Because that's currently what I'm thinking of doing. Or do we have Eric Dyer in there? I don't know. Do we need another midfielder? Potentially, probably. I'm not 100% sure. Our budget is 193 million, so we have 193 million euro to make something happen. I'd probably use half that up to get a left back and a left back and right back. Probably 20 million on getting a suitable backup goalkeeper, and then we'll probably have 70 million then to see what we have to do with a center back or a center mid. But right now, we'll just head into it. Let's head into the transfer business and see what we can do. You know, our second team here, if I go show you, it's quite good. I mean, it's pretty strong except for the goalkeeper spot. So that's really the area we need to improve in. We need to send some people, move people on in this episode. So let's get right to the business. Our first signing of the transfer window, and it is a big one here. Alex Telles is coming over from Liverpool for 66.2 million. We splashed the cash. Let's be real, that was probably not my finest move, but it is an absolute move I have to make. I feel like Alex Telles is that good of a player. 85 overall, as you see here, 38 million he's worth. He is the guy you want like left back. He is a franchise left back, and that's exactly what we put him for. I was tempted by Robertson from Liverpool, since Liverpool did buy Telles from Porto last season. They literally bought him the day I was going to go buy him. So you can get that deal done. But a great buy there. I think that's a fantastic buy. I think it puts us right in contention now for the Champions League and Premier League action this year. We've sold Kieran Trippier away to Dortmund here for 32.5 million. A great player, but unfortunately we needed to move on. And I felt like probably the ideal player to sell right now. His market value is not going to get any better. He's 28 now. Let's be real, he's not going to get better in the next few years. So the time to move on was right now, and I think it's a good deal. Best for both sides, and hopefully now we can get a really good right back moving forward. Another departure here as Danny Rose leaves the club to go to Paris Saint-Germain for 18.4 million. Another good deal. Pretty good deal for us. You know, we've obviously bought Telles in. Danny Rose out. Again, another player I think is 28. So yeah, another good deal to get him out before his value starts decreasing. Good deal for us, and we've already, you know, got a replacement for him already. Second big move, the transfer window. Nelson Semedo coming up from Barcelona to Spurs here. Another big signing here. 32.6 million to get the deal completed, and a fantastic buy. 82 overall. He's got a really nice potential, and I believe he's going to slot straight into that first team as our first choice right back. Exactly what we needed. That's 2 really star right back, left back. Kind of what Pep Guardiola did with Man City to win the league last season in real life. I'm doing the same thing here with Spurs. We've officially signed our backup goalkeeper for the season here in Jack Butland, as he comes across from Stoke for 24.1 million. A great bit of business there for a fantastic backup keeper. 81 overall, 16.5 million worth, and he's going to be fantastic. So we did have a lot of problems with Reece last season. We've got that base covered, and I think we're pretty much set for the season now. I think the only real area to look at is that centre mid spot, and you know, right now I think we're alright for the time being. I'm probably going to wait until December or January to sign someone. But other than that, I think we've got a really good team, and we should definitely be able to compete for either the Champions League or the Premier League this season. I'd be disappointed if we don't get for either of them, because we have the team that can win it. At the end of the transfer window here, we've brought in 3 players and sold 2. On the list players we brought in, Alex Telles, Nelson Semedo and Jack Butland, all in for 122.9 million. Out the door, Danny Rose and Kieran Trippier for 50.9 million. Some good business there. With the top deal with Alex Telles for 66.2 million from Liverpool. Sergio Roberto is the next top deal, 49.2. Interesting how Chelsea bought him as well. And then Rafinha to Wolfsburg for 43.9. So Barcelona getting rated here pretty heavily as we took Nelson Semedo off them. But anyway, let's push into the season, see how we get on. I'll see you guys at the 10 game mark. Well, it's not the 10 game point of the season yet. We have the Champions League group here first before that, and this is an interesting group. As you see, we've been drawn with Napoli, Sporting CP and Spartak Moscow. Should be an easy group. We should definitely get through. I think we should be first, definitely. I think we should definitely be better than Napoli. I think we have a better team, better players, but it could be close. You never know, but we're going to hopefully get through here. Anyway, we're checking the Champions League halfway through the group stage, and then I'll show you guys the end of the group stage. But until then, let's keep moving with the Premier League. Let's keep moving the Champions League, and let's get through that knockout stage. 10 games into the Premier League season here, and we remain in second position here. 2 points upon Arsenal, but they do have a game in hand. So they could be 5 points ahead of us, but Arsenal were in this position last season, and they managed to fluff it up again as per usual. I'm not too worried about this. We're in a good position here. Just need to keep pushing through. Newcastle at 19 points, quite interesting. We'll see what they do in a few, in the next 10 games, see if they can, match that at the halfway point. But looks interesting. Should be an interesting season. I definitely think we're in the good, strong position here. We could definitely compete with the Premier League this season, and maybe even the Champions League as well. In the Champions League, we've got complete control over the group here. We have 9 points, Napoli on 6, and then Sporting CP on 3. So we're pretty much guaranteed Europa League spot at worst. I feel like it's just not going to happen. I feel like 2 more wins would solidify the group for us, and hopefully we can get that, those 6 more points that will get us through as the best. It would be real helpful for us. It would make knockout stage a little bit easier for the first round. But of course, you got to beat the best teams if you want to win the Champions League. I think we'll be ready for that this year. At the end of our Champions League group here, we qualify in first position as I expected. 13 points, Napoli in second with 11. We did go undefeated all the way to the last game where Napoli did beat us, which is unfortunate. But we go through in first place. Love to see that. The draw for the knockout stage has not been made yet. It's been interesting to see who we get in that list, but definitely looking forward to seeing who we get, because it's definitely going to be a bit competitive. With a quick look who we can get. You get Juventus, yikes, Porto, Barca, Liverpool, Leipzig, Bayern, Leverkusen. So not as easy a list as I was expecting. It's going to be some tough matchups in that next round. The draw for the Champions League has been made here. I do not know who we're going to get. So let's go through here. There's the Spurs up on the placard. Who are we going to get though? FC Porto. Oh, the gods have been good to us. That's a lovely first round of 16 game. I'm happy with that. Delighted with that one. As you see, their competitions there. Some quite tricky matchups. Delighted with that one. Just past the halfway stage here in the Premier League, and it is getting interesting here as we have a 7-point cushion that separates us in first from second position. So we're in absolute in pole position here as we head into the latter part of the season. We've got a great draw in the Champions League. I think this could be the season that we make a serious bid to win not only the Premier League, but maybe as the Champions League as well. I think we are that good. Now, we may be one sign away for the Champions League, but we've really got this team in a position where it can compete. We've pretty much shored up a lot of holes we had last year. I'm delighted with this performance. Now, the January transfer window is open. I don't think I'm going to invest in anyone. I'm pretty happy with the team at the moment. I'm going to keep it as it is. I don't really see the need to, go out and get someone to replace who we have at the moment. I feel pretty confident what we have, and therefore I think we're going to stick what we have. And I hope in the summer, if we do have one more hole, if we need to win the Champions League, or we somehow mess up the Premier League, I know exactly what we need to fix. So we're going to leave it as we're going to continue on here. We're going to go to the Champions League probably next, and that will be the next big game on the cards here. So let's go to that. And in the January transfer window here, no deals. We did not make anything. Busquets to Milan was the biggest deal for 63.8 million. Belotti to Bayern was next biggest, 39.1. And then Dimmerbay to Everton for 37.9 were the 3 biggest deals of the transfer window. Well, here it is, the Champions League knockout stage, FC Porto versus Spurs, round of 16 action here. We travel to Porto for the first leg, which is good. It allows us to get that away goal. And as I said it, look at that. Christian Eriksen puts us the away goal in front. You love to see that. That's exactly what we wanted to hear from this leg. In the second half here, 30 minutes to go. Alex Telles makes it 2 against, of course, his former team, FC Porto. He plays for FC Porto currently in real life. Lucas Moore makes it 3. This is exactly what we wanted. 3 away goals, 3-0 victory. We're going through. Second leg action here as we host FC Porto here. Now we have a 3-goal advantage, so I decided to stick at the second team. I don't know if it was a little low, but anyway, we've done it anyway. 30 minutes gone here, no action. Harry Kane's picked up an injury actually. Gomez picks up Lamela. That's where we can just chat here when we talk. Yeah, Harry Kane's injured for 6 weeks, and Nelson Semedo's out for 6 weeks. So we're in a bit of trouble here. We should be in a good position. They got a goal back there. It's 2-1 with 10 to play here. I think it's definitely going to be us go through. Yes, we go through 5-1 in aggregate. That's a great result there. Got a chance to get the second team some experience, and we're through the next round. Hopefully, by the time the next round comes around, we will have Harry Kane and Nelson Semedo back. Here comes the Champions League quarter-final draw. We, of course, are Spurs. Let's see who we got. Come on. Show us who we got. FC Bayern Munich. Okay. Well, there's no easy fixtures here in the quarterfinals. We've got a ball out here. That's going to be a tough one. 30 games into the Premier League season, and things are starting to get a little bit interesting here. We've started to drop back a little bit. Arsenal and Man United are starting to pick up the pace, and our gap is now down to 3 points. It was 9 points at one stage, and that is really coming down a big time. That doesn't get easier. We have Liverpool coming up next. So that's going to be a tough one. It's going to be a tough race to the finish here. First leg of our clash at FVC, Bayern Munich here, and it is at home. Harry Kane is back. Nelson Semedo is back, and Son gets us an early 10th minute goal here. 30 minutes gone, and it remains 1-0. But we know Bayern Munich. We know they got some serious talent. Who have they bought? What a Immobile. Interesting here, but this is getting interesting now. Son makes it 2. 20 minutes to go. 15 here. There's 10 to go. Surely we're going to hold a 2 lead. Get no away goals. Yes, that's exactly what we need. 2-0 as we head to Bayern next, or pardon me, to Munich. And we have a 2-goal cushion. Love to see that. Second leg here as we head to Munich in Germany. What a huge clash this is. We have a 2-goal cushion. An away goal though, and that's game, set, match for Bayern. But we know Bayern are going to come first here. We have to be prepared for it as we say that. Eriksen with the goal. It's over Bayern. I know Lewandowski scored for you guys to make it 1-1, but you need to score 3 more times. Yeah, 3 more times. And even that is not going to happen. 20 minutes to go here. It's not going to happen. 10 minutes to go. We're going through to a semi-final. That is it. In the books. Get in there, lads. I knew this team had the potential. This team is seriously good. Well, here is the UEFA Champions League semi-final draw. We know we're going to have a serious competition here. It is Spurs versus Man City. Liverpool versus Inter is the other one. There is a 50-50 chance that we get another English team in the final. Inter, interesting, the only remaining non-English team in there. So, big chance here to make a statement. Here comes the first leg of the semi-final Champions League action here. Harry Kane is suspended. We do not have him for today's home clash, and that's a big loss. Anyway, Man City have bought Carvajal, but we scored in the 27th minute, and Sterling gets them right back in the game. That's unfortunate. They got the away goal. It is 1-1 here. 60 minutes gone, 30 to play. What can we do here? Can we get a second goal? Come on. We do not want to leave it all to that next leg. Come on, something, lads. Something. Oh, no. No. Leroy Sané, 89th minute, might have just derailed our Champions League hopes. Well, here it is, the second leg of the Man City Spurs semi-final action. We have to score twice tonight. There's no ifs, buts, or maybes. We must score twice. And 30 minutes in this game, I'd like to see a goal, lads. I really would. Anyway. Ali gets us on the board. Yes, we got one. We've got the one. Okay, we need a second. We need a second here, boys. Come on. Third. Ali's got 2. Ali's got 2. We're going through. We're going through at this rate. 15 to play. Come on. Hold out, boys. 10 to play. Oh my God. We're going to do it. Are we? No last minute goal. We're through. Yes. Champions League final. We are on our way. Oh my God. My heart that last 10 minutes. Oh, that was close. Dele Alli. What a beauty. What a job he has done. And we are through to the next round. Oh, that's relief. That's relief. Absolute relief for that. Thank God. We've played 35 games here in the Premier League, and this is just how close this title race is. And to be fair, it's been a great race. As you see there, Manchester United have played 36 games. Arsenal have played 37. They have 74 points. This is coming down to the wire. We have to win out. Chelsea next in the next game. That's a huge game, huge implications. I'm not sure it's going to finish. It's going to work coming right into the last game. Heading into the final game of the season, unfortunately, it looks like we're not going to win the title. We slipped up with 2 draws to finish the season, really. In the last game here coming up, we're a point behind Arsenal. They're playing Middlesbrough, which is pretty much a walk in the park, I'd say, for them. I'd be stunned if they don't win it. It's going to be heartbreaking to win it. We got to hope for a draw. We got to hope for a draw here and hope we get the win here against Burnley. So, got us in the first team out here. This is big. This is huge. We just have to do something here. We just, we need a bit of luck. We need a bit of luck. Son is out for the rest of the season, unfortunately, but we put Jadon Sancho in there, so it shouldn't be too bad. Come on. We need an Arsenal draw. Arsenal draw, please. Please, Arsenal draw. Right, Sancho injured now as well. That's not a good sign. Haven't seen anything about Arsenal there at all. Simone gets them a goal. This is not good. This is not good. Moore gets us one back. Trying to look at both the score and the game and the latest scores tracker. It's 1-1. It's 1-1. Come on, boys. Please don't. Winks gets us the goal. Winks, come on. That's it. 2-1 win. What's the score? What's the score, though, in that game? What's the score? Oh, this is killing me. Did we win the Premier League? Did we win the Premier League? We did. We won it. We won the Premier League. Did we? Where's the thing? Is this it? Did we win? Did we win? Can't tell. Come on, show me it. Yes, we won the Premier League. Oh, what a job. Oh, that was unbelievable. What a victory. We've won the Premier League in the second season. What a job of the team. What a team we have. And now we just have one thing left. That is the Champions League final. We lose. We come back from the season, we go to the Champions League again. We've ticked off 1 goal here, we've won the Premier League, but now it's time for the Champions League final. Let's do this, boys. Let's go win it. A quick run through the squad here before we finish. Well, we could finish here, of course, but we could always go down. We've got to look through the players. Butland, fantastic buy. Tomato, Aurier. I mean, it's a fantastic team. I mean, I feel hard-pressed because I feel like David Sanchez might deserve the start. Might have to start Vertonghen though. I'm not really sure I'm going to start in the final. It's going to be a heck of interesting to play with this team. The midfield. Who do we start in the midfield? What formation do we play as well? That's up for debate now. Of course, the injuries we currently have. Dembele's kind of falling down, but pretty good squad. Really, just Son's not going to be back as he's 6 weeks away. Unfortunately, Dele Alli, of course, fantastic. Ericsson, just an absolute world beater. Gomez, a great backup striker, and then Harry Kane there and Vincent Janssen round out the team. Pretty good team, pretty solid build. Very happy with how the team turned out and exactly what I was trying to do. A quick wrap up here of the different competitions, who won what here. As you see, we won the Premier League by a point over Arsenal there. We had the same amount of wins, we had more draws, they had more losses. Which is probably fair, very similar goal difference. Look at that, again, look how close we were, really just incredible. 1 point, they had one more goal, we had one less goal conceded. That's crazy, but it was some season. What was the actual score in that game? I want to check it out. Middlesbrough, not the right game. That was some results. 1-1. Interesting. That cost them big time. Man United won the FA Cup 2-1 over Chelsea. They beat us in the round, or it's probably semi-final actually, 1-0. Chelsea beat Millwall to get to the final. Man United completed the double in the cup run here. They also beat Chelsea 3-2 to win the Carabao Cup. Semi-final saw, we lost to Spurs again, interesting enough. So Man United beat us both times in semi-finals and ended up winning both times. Chelsea had the lesser team both times and ended up losing the final both times. Interesting. Lyon won the Europa League 1-0 over Dortmund. Well, here we are, Champions League final. Tottenham Hotspur versus Inter Milan. This is it. This is the biggest stage in European football. Let's have a look at what Inter have gone with. Let's have a look at what we've gone with ourselves today. It's a heck of a contest. That trophy looks magnificent, and it'll look even better with us lifting it up. Here's a look at how we got to this stage. Inter Milan beat Liverpool 3-2. Interesting enough, Inter Milan knocked out Man United, so they've knocked out some big boys here to get here. We've got to be ready for them. Well, here's what Spurs have gone with today. Hugo Lloris starts in goal. Semedo, Alderweireld, Vertonghen and Alex Telles. Dembele and Thiago in the midfield. Mora, Ali and Eriksen will partner Harry Kane up the front. It's a heck of a lineup. Very happy with how that team played out, and of course our bench is pretty stacked as well when it comes to the defensive side of things. They might have a big impact to play. Well, Inter have gone with Radu in goal. To be honest, I have no idea who that is. We've got McAllister, don't know who he is either. At right back, De Vrij, Skriniar, Mendy, it's a good lineup, and then Golan, Brozovic in midfield. Cameron, João Mauro, Guerrero, and then of course Mauro Icardi up front, who is their big danger man. Steaming run from Semedo. That's a beautiful... Oh, that should have got Harry Kane on the end of that. That should have been 1-0. Lovely ball for Lucas Moura, and that's the goal. That is exactly what you're looking for on the break of half time. What a delivery by Christian Eriksen, and Lucas Moura does the rest. What a finish, and that is exactly what we deserved. With a chance limited early in the game. That is a perfectly drawn up execution. Look at that for a cross. Perfectly done. Radu had no chance in Inter's goal there to catch that. That is exactly what we want to see. Beautiful leaps above his man. Skriniar was on Kane. It wasn't going to him. It was always going to Lucas Moura. And that's exactly what we did. Lucas Moura, fantastic finish. And that gives us a 1-0 advantage heading into half-time. Well, there it is. Half-time. We're up 1-0 here. Exactly as it ordered is. Lovely injury time goal. And, you know, it basically changes this whole game plan now. They're going to go into the half-time break with thinking, oh, it's 0-0, we'll be grand. Now they're 1-0 down. How is that going to change? How are they going to change the game out in the second half? That is what the question we're going to have to look out for. But yes, there you see it. Lucas Moura's 45th minute goal gives us a 1-0 advantage. From this position, options are plenty. Oh, Inter right off the start of the bat with a great opportunity there to equalise the score. Again, some poor defending for Tong. That's Alderweireld, leaves the ball behind, and really the Reese there had to react quickly. Thankfully, he wasn't drunk on that one, because that would have been big trouble. Chance for Inter here. Lovely chance, and João Mario just puts it miles over the bar. That's a chance you cannot afford to hit like that. Great stroke if he kept it down. Oh wow, it was saved actually. Interesting. Anyway, substitution time. Davison, Sanchez and De Ligt on for Alderweireld and Vertonghen, as Skriniar heads that right into the hands of Hugo Lloris. Chance, this ball's going to fall for João Mario. Who is that? Who is that fluffer? The captain. I don't even know who that even is. How did you fluff that up, mate? That is exactly the chance you cannot afford to miss at this level. Ball up to Harry Kane. Holds it off beautifully. Dele Alli. Chipped. How? I honestly thought it was in. What a ball by Harry Kane. Flicks it perfectly, Dele Alli, and all Dele Alli has to do is just push that into the top corner. You just had to place it, mate. Oh, 15 a play. God, this is not that would have made my life a lot easier. Well, Thiago's in trouble here. I think he might get a straight red for this. Yeah, straight red. That's gone. I knew it. I knew it was a bad tackle when it came in. I just two-footed him. I just got a little... what was I thinking? Why did I... there was no need for this two-footed aggressiveness. And jeez, nearly broke the leg off them. Oh, down to 10 men with 10 to play. Oh, we're into 90 minutes here. Oh, it's not a... Icardi with a free chance, and thankfully it goes wide. That was the guy I've been trying to keep out of the game the entire night, and I've done successfully. But De Ligt, showing that inexperience, letting Icardi a free shot. Lloris was done there if that was on target. Thankfully he wasn't. Eric Dyer on for Dembele. Dembele's legs are absolutely spent. Well, sure, this is last chance saloon here for Inter Milan. What have they got up the cards? Lovely defense, boys. That's it. Here we are. We're past 3 minutes, ref. Blow the whistle, but he's going to give them the corner. He's going to give them one final chance to make an impact here. Bring Dele Alli into the box. It's a lovely ball. It's forced to Icardi, but it lands in the hands of Lloris. It go to the corner of Lloris. You've done it. You've earned the win today. Victory has been achieved. We've done the rebuild. We've successfully completed it in 2 seasons. We won the Premier League. We've won the Champions League. I don't know how we've managed to do both this season. I thought we'd need one more year, but we've been fantastic. This team is absolutely brilliant. We've built it completely. We've basically built a foolproof team. And that's exactly what I said to build. I said to build a team that was going to win Europe, to win the English Premier League, and we've done both. I'm absolutely delighted we got it done in 2 episodes. Exactly the goal I set out to do pretty much. It was hard. I mean, it was either going to happen in 2 or 3 seasons. That was what I predicted was going to happen. As you see, we've done it in 2. We've completed it up. And here it is. The moment we've all been waiting for. The famous trophy. Christian Eriksen, what a cross to find Lucas Moura today. It's exactly what you want to do. And Lloris steps up to pick it up here. What a great moment. Maybe someday Tottenham fans can appreciate this in real life. That is a fantastic to see. What a victory. Is Thiago up there? I think he deserves to be part of it. He was magnificent this season for us. Just an absolute brilliant player. What a brilliant boy he was in season 1. Well, that will wrap up this Tottenham hashtag the rebuild with Tottenham Hotspur. It's been a fantastic. I really enjoyed recording these 2 episodes, even if it was short and sweet. It was definitely a very good experience. Really appreciate how good Tottenham the team have and what a job Maurizio Pochettino has done with them. You know, they probably do need a few more players to buy in real life if they want to compete in real life. But fantastic series here as we come to the end. We just had 1 shot on target. Wow. I mean, I know we didn't have anything that second half, and our entire second half game plan was just non-existent, but wow. We had 1 shot on target and we took it. That's FIFA stuff. Usually happens the other way around. But Inter had 9 shots, they had 6 on target. We had 2 shots and 1 on target. Dele Alli was actually, was that even a shot or was this just a chip? We had 8 tackles to 5 fouls though as well. They had 4 corners, we had none, which is interesting enough. But let's go through the performance and see who the man of the match is. It looks like Christian Eriksen picked up the man of the match. His assist was absolutely just unbelievable. Fantastic game. Lucas Moura thought was brilliant as well today. Thiago got a 5.6, but more than that. Tobin Kenobi, Vertonghen, class acts as always. The Reese was great in goal today. I think everyone played a pretty strong role. But yeah, that's gonna basically call the end to the series. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I really enjoyed recording, as I said. It's been a fantastic series. I will be back with hashtag the rebuild coming up soon, maybe the next 10 days time, and that will be with AC Milan. So been interesting to see that one come up in a bit. But anyway guys, hope you guys enjoyed it. I enjoyed this series. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out. Enjoy your day. Have a good one. And I'll see you guys soon.